I mean this with all due respect to everyone that's out there that's trying to do the thing in the music thing, yeah. But I think after a certain while, you might be the hardest spitter. You got bars for days and people have just slept on you, yeah. But I think after a while, when you get to a certain age, you have to think about it differently. Like, are you just doing it for fun, or are you still trying to do it to, you know what, to try to bust? Because I think in the US it's different, because they've got different. I know 2 Chainz made it really late, and he's got like in America's got like a big market. And we don't tell rock stars to don't start rapping no more. We don't tell musicians and singers to start rapping. But I think it's a bit different in a rap game, because if you're like in your, I'll say mid-30s, and you're not, if you're established, like keep rapping, like you, like Gigs, Wiley, Wretch, all them man in their 30s, they're already established, they're there, so like we'll continue to listen to them, like your Jay-Z, your Nas. But if you haven't bust, yeah, it's very difficult to. But I'm not gonna put no rain on your parade. Like, do your thing, bro, do your thing, try your hardest. Who am I don't know nothing, who am I, right? But I'll just say, you know what, why not try and get into management? Why not try and get the little young G's in your area, straighten them up? Because remember, these kids, the market is this. These kids are listening to each other. So these people who are consuming music, they're listening to each other. They're listening to their age group and a few people that's already established. It's very hard they're gonna listen to someone from back in the day. Like, I mean, someone that's been around but hasn't really bust. So I would say my advice personally would be, why don't you invest in the youths? There's money in music. You put up a bit of money, get some of the find out who the local talent is in your area, and tell them, well, yo, cool, come, let's go to the studio. I'm gonna help manage you. I'm gonna help navigate your career. Yeah, you put them on. They start making the noise that you need to make. You own the record label, you own the company, and you start helping them. You start booking the tours. I think that's the way forward. I may be wrong. Like I said, I may be wrong. Who am I? Who's Bobby? I don't know nothing. It's just my opinion. I think there's so many talented rappers out there. And you think, so raw, why my man never bust? Why did my man? And sometimes shit just happens. Your tune didn't quite catch on, but you made a hard tune. And I see some music from so much people that are so good, that's so real, and they never get that limelight, they never get that spotlight, and it's difficult. But these kids, it's a whole new market. Everything's done on their phone. These kids want access to the local young people who are doing things, who latch onto these kids and say, you know what, cool, I've got a vision for you guys. You guys are repping whatever area it is. So let's say, be it Peckham, be it Brixton, be it, like, you find the next wave, like, be ahead of the game. Because that's what I say with a lot of older people, is like, sometimes man them still want the limelight, when you know what, the limelight didn't come. But it's cool. It's cool. You can now help shine the limelight on the young people, and still at the same time helping them, but also helping yourself as well. Think about it. Think about it. Well, no matter what area it is, Hackney, Brixton, Peckham, whoever it is, like, you own something and try to create a path for the youth. I know Judge Soul's got the Brixton studio. I don't know too much about that operation, but I know he's got a studio in Brixton. That's another way there. Open up a studio for the young people, and then they come into your studio and they pay their fees, whatever, or you get them the studio for free, but then you reach an agreement with them in regards to the whole marketing, promotion, recording and all that. So that way, the whole community is helping itself. You are helping the young youths are also helping you. I think sometimes as olders, we become selfish. Because me, I'm the prime example. I always tell you guys, yeah, I'm the Peckham Zidane. When I'm fit, right now there's a bit of a stomach. I know some of you guys who follow me on Insta, you'll see I just had a PT. So for the next 5 weeks, I'm trying to shred all of this, yeah? But when I'm fit, yeah, I'm unstoppable. I'm unplayable. Some of you guys who played in the last All-Star match would have seen what I done, mate, anyway, yeah? But I'm just unfit. And that's a problem. You could be the baddest footballer, but if you're unfit, forget about it. And it's similar to the rap game and the artist game, whatever. But I'm saying that I want to play football still, I want to go and play in the first team of Hackney Football Club. I can have that ego and say, you know what, I'm only 34. It's my football club. I own it. Yo, I'm playing. I'm going to be the manager. I'm going to be playing. I'm taking the penalties. I'm taking the free kicks. I said, nah. Like, baby told me all the time, why didn't you play? Why didn't you play? I said, you know what? If I play, I'll be doing the young people a disservice. Because yes, I might be thinking I'm a baller, I'm unfit and that, but I'll be doing that. Say for example, the FA Cup, because we're playing the FA Cup and we're playing the FA Vars. That's a chance for a young kid to stake a claim for himself. Like, you know what, I scored a goal in the FA Cup. So imagine Big Bobby now saying that, yeah, I'm in the squad, I'm playing. That's taking the space away from this next young generation of youth, man, who can get spotted. But he scores a hat-trick in the FA Cup. People looking at, wow, who's that kid who scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup? Understand? So I'm not saying I'm not saying don't stop rapping. Yeah, keep doing your thing. But there's strategy. Biggest example is G Fresh. G Fresh is one of the coldest, one of the hardest rappers in the UK. He took a different lane. He's like, fuck it, I'm going into management. He's doing his thing as management. Another one, Sincere, gone into management. So there's those angles, man, the massive look. Even per se, although he's not managing young people, but even Buck per se, like he decided, you know what? For me, Buck's a hard spitter, but he decided, you know what? You're gonna go into the management route and done that. So people think outside the blocks. You don't have to be the star, you know. You don't have to be the main man. You can let the next people shine, and you just know how to organize and get things done. That's what I should do with the football club. Cause I want to go and play. I want to go and score a hat trick. I want you guys to really see the Peckhams they've done for real life. Which when I'm fully fit, it's mad. I'm gonna sign myself for the club anyway, but I'll play maybe like in a reserve game or like in a League Cup game that's not really important. I might play in that. But when it comes to the actual league itself, when it comes to the FA Cup and the FA Vars and the London Cup and stuff like that, I can't put myself in the team. I can't put myself there because I'm taking the spot of a young man that could be spotted. There could be a scout there watching. Come on, this big 34-year-old guy. Look at him. Let me just look at him. Look at this big guy trying to get scouted at 34. And that's how it is. And I'm not saying for the rappers, don't stop rapping. You can still do it as a sport. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it because you like it. But all I'm trying to say is that, think about it. Is there a chance for you to expand and do something else and get in another way into the music business while helping other young kids? Because there's some kids right now who's a bad boy rapper in your ends, yeah? And you're hearing this kid's all on smoke. And that's the problem as well sometimes, yeah? In music, right? Is that you got some kids who are just on smoke on road. And that they're the one who, when they start rapping, they get their attention. And there could be a kid who he's not really about that life. He's not about that life at all, but he's a cold spitter. But because of that, he don't get the recognition and the limelight because people are looking for all the controversy. So it's also up to the music consumers, us lot, to actually let the young kids who's rapping about love, who's rapping about his school, who's rapping about just going through life, in where he's not talking about guns and shooting and that, and saying that, you know what, bro, let's give this kid a chance. Don't get me wrong, it's sexy and exciting when you're hearing about bang bang and shoot 'em up and all that, because that's what we grew up on. That's the lifestyle we lived on, right? So that's what sells. You had 50 Cent come out and do that, Young Jeezy come out and do that, so Gigs come out and do that. So that's the sort of shit like people want to hear, right? But can we try to say, no, what about this kid here who's rapping about education and saying philosophical when bloody, did I say philosophical? What the hell is philosophical? Philosophical. What? Wait. Philosophical. Wait. No. Man, I'm not laughing at me. Hang on. Philosophical. How can I forget the word? Phil, innit? Just Phil. Grant Mitchell, Phil Grant and that. Yeah. But anyway, what I'm saying is this, yeah, is that even for the ones who are keeping up on credness, the one who are keeping up bad, this is your opportunity now to do something for the community, yeah? By getting those kids, out of that lifestyle by saying, okay, look, I'm here, you're the gunman on the road. I'm here, you're the bad man. I'm here, you're doing this. There's only two ways. You can keep doing that and end up in jail and end up dead. What I'm trying to do, because you got a bit of a reputation right now, yeah? You got a bit of a buzz in the streets. Let's channel that. Let's make that into a music thing. Let's make that into positivity. Obviously, you're going to be thinking, oh, well, where's the money? You have to sell them the vision that don't look at short term, look at the long term. The vision's all the way over there. If we get all the way over there, you'll be laughing. You move out the hood, you get your friends out the hood, and you get your family out the hood. Yeah, but don't look at the short side. That short, fast money. Yeah, it comes quickly and it goes quickly unless you know how to invest it. And some people have done well, they've invested their money and gone clear, gone. But it's not for everyone. So I'm saying to the man them, yeah, who are a bit older, who maybe wasn't into the whole music thing, and I changed up a little bit and say, you know what, let me try and do something different. Let me pattern something. It might not work out, but at least you try that instead, because you've been trying your rapping thing and it's not really worked out for you there as well. So it's not even no disrespect. It's like, you know what, man them, yeah, go and try the next generation and to help them. Like I'll tell you the big one for me, yeah. And I love I had a conversation with him, and I love what he spoke about. Joe Black, everyone knows Joe Black is one of the hardest rappers in the UK to ever come out of the UK, right? Joe Black is levels, right? And everyone used to bang at his mixtapes back in the day, right? All right, cool. Now, he still raps every now and then, right? But what he told me was that, you know what? He can't make that style of music anymore. Because, right, he now mentors and coaches youths. So if he's mentoring and coaching youths, he can't go around and talk about, oh yes, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because then you're setting out the wrong message. Now, he's told me like he'll still rap every now and then, but for him now, he has to change and he has to transition. But someone like Joe Black, you can still listen to him because he's been around from back in the day and he's still someone that resonates. But if, let's say, make up a name, Badger's 35 years old, he's never bust, and now he wants to come on a rap scene and go, yo, you man, listen to my mixtape. Badger, give it a day, Badger, man. Badger, give it a day, man. But if it's Joe Black, for example, you'll listen to it because it's someone that you've grown up listening to, right? But at the same time, he's had to change his mindset in regards to how he raps. He ain't gonna rap the same no more. He has to change his mentality. He has to change that. But at the same time, he's not done it through music. He's done it through now coaching youth through football. So he's helping the community by doing the football stuff. And you know what it is as well? There's so much people like me out there who are doing things in football who I guess don't really get the limelight, yeah? I'm just good at talking about it. I'm just good at marketing. I'm good at getting attention from people about what I do. But there's so much people who are doing great works in their community. So many people who are out there, who are working hard. There's Kinetic in South London. Them man are doing great things over there. Football Beyond Borders are over there as well. And all the people who took part in the 32 Barrel Cup as well. So people are doing great stuff for their communities. But I'm just emphasizing on the music thing now, is that we know music, like our culture is number one in the music. So there's angles that you can sort of go through, yeah? But try and do it for the kids now, man. Try and do it for the youth, man. Because they're the ones who are up and coming. Leave space for them.